Now, before we dive into the concrete examples and the different variations and so on, we also have to stop at the important topic of casing. In programming, we got four main ways of writing our names, four main casings. And that would be snake case, camel case, Pascal case, and kebab case. Now, snake case looks like this: is valid, send response, where multiple words are separated with an underscore and everything is lowercase. And for example, you use snake case a lot in Python. There, you use it for variable names, for function names, and for method names. And that's what you saw in the initial examples in the first course section already. Now, Python uses snake case. Many other programming languages, like Java or JavaScript, use camel case, which looks like this: is valid, send response, the same name, but now not with an underscore between words, but instead there is no separation between words except for the starting character of the next word in line. The first character in the name is always a lowercase one, like the I in is valid and the S in send response, but then every word in that phrase starts with an uppercase character, like the uppercase V in valid and the uppercase R in response. Again, this camel case notation is used by many other programming languages, but it's used for the same things as Python uses snake case, and that would be variables, functions, and methods. Now, another notation which we know is Pascal case. It looks like this, and this is used by many programming languages, for example by Python and Java and JavaScript, for class names. Class names are typically written in Pascal case. And when it comes to kebab case, it looks like this, and we, for example, know this from HTML, where we can use it to assign names to custom HTML elements we might be building. Now, these are the four main ways of writing things, and mostly it comes down to conventions, when to use which notation. I outlined the most important conventions here. For example, for Python, we use snake case for variables, functions, and methods. And style guides for your favorite programming language typically tell you which notation to use for what. I want to emphasize, of course, that no matter which casing you use, the name in the end is always the same, just the way you write it is different. And therefore, again, which programming language you choose does not really have an impact on how to write clean code. This is just an extra convention you should keep in mind, because of course following language-specific conventions is also a part of writing clean code.